Hi, and welcome to HR Tampa's 20th Annual Conference. I'm Tricia Manning, and I am especially excited to speak this year on the 20th anniversary of this amazing organization. Today, our topic is intentional leadership, how to lead with heart. And I want to go ahead and start with a story about a time in my career when I felt like I made it. I had been with my organization about 20 years. I had worked my way up, started in an entry-level position, and I was now in the C-suite. I was a member of the executive team. I was reporting directly to the CEO. I now, as part of this team, got to help this organization set strategy and set growth for the next 10 to 15 years. 85% of the jobs that college students today will be doing in the year 2030 don't even exist. We aren't even sure what they're going to be, right? They're going to spin up from emerging technologies, things like AI and things in biotech and fintech. If your organization isn't already going through some kind of transformation, they will be in the next 10 years. You can't really hear that statistic and not think as a leader, wow, okay, lots of opportunity, but also the fact that as a leader, there's no way for us to plan, to prepare, to train the skills and the technologies that are needed for those employees to do that job of the future. Passive leadership doesn't cut it. We can't, as leaders, continue to just expect results and not do anything different. Intentional leaders, those who show care and compassion and show heart, will be the ones that have differentiated success in leading their teams. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, care, concern, heart. Tricia, I don't know. It's hard for me to bring those kinds of emotions into the workplace and bring all that together. I kind of shy away from that. Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard a leader say one of these things? You know, I'm just not good with the people stuff. I'm going to leave that up to somebody else. Or, my favorite, they get a paycheck. What more motivation could they possibly need? We've all heard leaders say these things, right? Maybe we've said them ourselves, maybe we've thought them and not really said them, but we're missing a very important point. 66% of employees are not engaged or they're actively disengaged. We know the statistics. Year after year, for 15 years, we've seen employee engagement and employee satisfaction scores drop. Today's workforce expects meaningful connections, and it's those companies and it's those leaders who figure that out, who figure out a way to engage and inspire that don't just have the highest engagement scores, but they also have better business results. This leadership development model illustrates the behaviors and the competencies and the approaches that I've seen in amazing leaders over the years. And it puts it together in a framework that represents the point of arrival of an intentional leader. So we're going to walk through this, and we're going to start with the top half of that model, having a leadership presence. Now, when I say leadership presence, I don't mean it's that leader that walks into a room and takes up lots of space and is really loud and everybody knows they're there. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is leadership presence that projects a sense of accountability and a sense of responsibility for their team. When employees know that you care, they show up every day as their best selves, and the company gets the best results. It's a win-win-win. A win for the employee, a win for the company, and win for you as a leader.